Hello. Hey, Mag, how are you doing? You babysitting today? Napping. I hear you. Hey, guys. I'm good. I'm just doing my thing, going down my list, trying to check stuff off. If I don't make a list, I'll forget. Um, and I was up late talking to Janet, getting all my lists in my head, so. Yeah, how's everybody doing today? Excuse me. List, hell, I need to make lists of what lists I need to make to keep up with them, because, yeah, I do too. I lose them all the time. Usually, if I write something down, I can remember it. So even if I lose the list, I can usually remember it, except for like going to the grocery store. And I can go in there knowing there's 5 things I need, but I will only be able to remember 4 if I don't have a list. Every time. Every time. So, days later, yup. Well, I am going to take just a second and pimp my private readings, you guys. I am going to be, Halloween day is going to be set aside strictly for private readings all day. I'm only going to be able to fit 10 in there because I'll have to take a break in between and all that happy stuff. So if you want one, you need to go ahead and let me know and get it set up. So, and that is the best day of the year for tarot. So does anybody have a question this morning about anything? It's just me and you talking, Mag. Hey there, Stewie. I'm not sure what... My thing is so bad I can't... It looks like that's... Oh, you're filming me? Okay. You probably won't get to use it. It's probably going to be boring, but, you could have warned me so I could have looked a little nicer, but whatever. Watching lottery scratch off and seeing you. Yeah. Hi there, Sonia. How are you doing today? Hey, Britt. Exactly, Britt. uh, so how is everybody doing today? Hi there, Sophia Montoya. Okay, all right, Stewie, have a good one, hun. Lights, camera, action, Stewie. Yeah, they ain't much action around here. I'm pretty much boring. Every now and then you'll catch me being an asshole, but I try hard not to, and I never do on Tarot Live. So you too, yeah. How are you, Sophia? Welcome, welcome. Right, Brit, exactly. Mm, I try, but can't be an. I can. I can. I'm not gonna lie about it. I can. I try not to be though, and I always regret it when I am. But oh yeah, I can. So yeah, I'm actually kind of good at it when I let it go, but I try not to. I'm good, Sophia. Thank you. What state do I live in? State of confusion, Sonia. Mm, if I can. Oh no, I'm worse than an asshole on when it comes to things like that. Um, Way worse than an asshole. Also have to say there. Right, exactly, Brit, but I'm still trying hard not to. You know, it's not who I want to be. It's not what I want to be about. So I tried to just let it whatever, you know. Why do I want to I just don't. Mm-mm, you know. So, hi there, Asha. You sure can. I went to do one for you the other day, and you had already left. So you sure can. Hey there, Nightbot. How are you doing? I'll be an asshole for you. Was that one right? I agree. Yeah. Well, it, I cannot. When you know it's a brick wall, why you want to run 90 and hit your head trying to get through it? Whatever. I'm gonna walk around it. That brick wall can just stay right there. It just is what it is, you know. Mm-mm. On my side of Florida, it's pretty sunny. Are you over on the East Coast side then, Sophia? Town flooded here, sick of the rain. Right, right. Exactly, Mag. Sunny, well, good. Central Florida, okay. Like around Orlando, Winter Haven, around in there, or up higher. Yes, around in there, okay. Orlando, gotcha. Can you play a link from your phone? I can, but not on the stream. It'll shut the stream down. Not too bad where I am, but other parts here are horrible. Yeah. I am giving readings, yes. Um, I'll do a question for you for free. Are are you a different Benny G? Because I know one Benny G. Are you the same one or a different one? I didn't feel nothing. Do it again, right? Different first time here. Okay, where are you from, Vinny? Just general general area. Y'all best behave, right? Brett don't play, y'all. The name pronounced like Asia. Okay. Am single and waiting. Is he going to contact me or not? Chicago. Okay. Hey, Janet. Chicago. The Bear. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Is he going to contact you or not, Asia? I don't think he's going to contact you like over the phone, but it's possible you might run into him in real life. But I do have to caution you, the Five of Swords did come up, and this is a card of deception. So I don't know how much faith I would put in anything that he says, you know. But as far as will he contact you, I don't think he's going to like phone you or anything. But the Page of Pentacles did come up, so you could run into him, I guess. But he's going to never contact me. I can't say never. The cards don't read for your entire lifespan with one card, but not in the next little while, I wouldn't think. No. And if he does, because that wasn't clear, but the one that is very clear is the deception card. So I don't know how much faith I would put in anything he says anyway. So I don't see Strawberry. Where's Strawberry? Hey, Strawberry, I see you now. Hmm. Can I know if we're going to be together in the future because I love him so much? I don't know. Did you want to get a reading? I have a friend going to the doctor today. With her permission, I can. Now, have I ever read for her before, Nightbot? Because if I've read for her before, I might can. But I really need her permission to look. No? Okay. Mm. Guys, I don't know any of you. I don't just blindly do questions for people. You have to hang out, let me get to know your energy a little bit first. I have a bunch of people that come in here and that all they want is a free answer to a question. They don't want to get to know any of us or learn anything about, tarot or anything. So I don't usually answer questions just right off the bat like that. I don't mind after I've talked to you a few times, but, you know, you're welcome, Asia. It's okay. I mean, you wouldn't know if I didn't tell you. But I mean, as you see, I'm getting a lot of people that I've never once spoke to that are only asking questions. So, of course, Mag Mag. Mm, yeah, I don't mind looking, Nightbot. If you can somehow get permission for me, we'll look and see. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Yellow trolls, please get right. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's me that did that. Damn, I'm good. That's okay. That's okay, you guys. It's just, you wouldn't know if I didn't tell you. Um, but everything about it is just fascinating. I guess it does. It does, Britt, because you have to let it flow together like a story, and that so you get to see how many different things each card can mean, and you still. I've been doing them 20 years, and I still find new meanings for them depending on where they fall, and so. Yeah, right, Nightbot. mm. Hey there, Kelly. How are you doing? So, did anybody want to get a reading today, or your books? No, I do not have a book out on tarot yet. Yet. And I'm not sure that I want to do one. Um, there's so much more to it than what if I wrote a book on tarot, it would probably be that thick. You know what I mean? It's just I think this is a better medium for teaching that kind of thing because you can be one-on-one with people, and it makes a big difference in learning how to free flow the story, I guess. So, I mean, anybody can memorize meanings, but how do you know which meaning to use when and where? You have to be able to flow the story. So, okay, well, I'm glad you did, Kelly. As if this weekend will bring something good for her. Okay. Or special site for future events. No, occasionally, Sophia or Sonia, I will have weird little things happen. Like, I remember one time I was at a raffle and they pulled one of the tickets and it had a 6-digit code. And a split second before he called the code, I knew exactly what he was going to say. Little weird things like that, but not anything that I can control, not anything that ever has happened that had any deep meaning to it, just little weird things like that. So, cool, Beanie G. Okay, now what was the question Mag wanted to know? If the weekend had anything fun for her? Do you sell your books on here? They're both on Amazon. Um, so you can get them there, but I haven't even I haven't even updated my address with them. My royalty checks for the last 2 years, my sister is supposed to have for me. Um, so hopefully she still does. We'll see. But of course, it's hard to update your address with them when you don't have one. So you know what I mean? It just kind of, yeah. Had someone have someone will the weekend bring someone good? Okay. Do you get money from Amazon? I get money from the publishers, yeah. Not a lot. Not a lot, but dropped one. I think you'll probably, Mag, end up spending the majority of your time with family or either people that you've known your whole life. Um, mm-hmm. I have a date, but not too sure about it. Is it somebody that you've known for a long time, Mag? Yeah, I'm gonna have to, Nightbot. Punk, heavy metal, action, and romantic comedies. Okay, all right. Well, you sound like my kind of guy, Benny G. Oh, thank you, Nightbot. I appreciate that. Nope, and plan to cancel. You might end up going ahead and canceling Mag. It looks like you're going to spend most of your time with family this weekend. And it's going to be happy time. It's going to be a lot of work, though. Um, yeah. So, I think it might be one of those things where you end up last minute babysitting. So, yeah, I know. Thank you, Nightbot. I appreciate that. Hmm. Hey there, D-Dub. I'm good. I'm good. Could use some positive vibes. I'm right, yeah. All right. Okay, now, Benny G, what was your question? I forgot. It was something about love, wasn't it? I've got to go get stuff done. Okay, all right. Thank you, Nightbot. You have a good one, girl. Yeah, I got to get some stuff done around here, too. You're welcome, Mag. What lies ahead, my immediate future? Show me Benny G's immediate future. Ooh. I don't want to. Immediate future, Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is an action. It's a mental action, but it's usually the kind where when you meet the Knight of Swords, he is so blunt and hateful with what he says to you that it basically cuts you to the bone, okay? Directly behind that, I have the Emperor reversed. The Emperor is an energy or person that it doesn't matter what you think, it's wrong, and how dare you think it. They didn't give you permission to think it, and they didn't tell you how to think it yet, so it's wrong, period. That's the kind of person the Emperor is. Now, the Emperor is reversed in this case. So somebody's about to hurt your feelings pretty damn bad, it looks like. And the effect that it's going to have on you is it's going to have you thinking back to the past. And I would say probably, remembering all the times before that they've done that. So it sounds, yeah, is this asshole somebody that you know and have dealt with before, or sounds like an ex? Is there any chance that you may end up talking? Is it an ex that you have kids with, maybe, and he's going to be getting the kids this weekend? Or because an ex would actually make sense with the looking back to the past as the final outcome card. So, mm, yeah, I knew it was Rhonda, but I didn't know whether to call it or not because you never know these days. So I'm trying not to call people anything except their screen names. I blocked her. She's kind of mentally unstable. Yeah. It mentally unstable or not, she's definitely an asshole. Um, but for some reason, she's still going to have you thinking to the past. So your mind is going to be on it. Mm, for leaving her for cheating. Who's crazy? Uh, oh, he's talking about his ex, the one that just came up in the cards. The one that just showed up as an emperor. Yeah. She got mad at you because you left her because she cheated on you. I guess she didn't really mean to. I guess maybe she tripped and fell. Yeah. Hit the ground so hard it knocked their clothes off and she just happened to fall where? Yeah. Come on, how dare you? Yeah, be a little open minded. You know it was an accident. Lord, Lord. Hey, Journey. Okay. Trip and fell and went right. People are crazy with stuff like that. I didn't mean to. Okay. Mm, mm. Turned out like me, D. All right. So, did anybody want to get a reading this morning? Well, it's not morning anymore, but it still kind of is for me. I was up late, so I slept late. No, she's a sociopath. Looking at her past on Facebook was like a freaking Lifetime movie. Finds the skeletons, right? Well, you've never had a reading? Would you like to get one? Cray cray. Lessons learned. Yep. Yep. That's what life is. Not sure if I want to know the outcome. Oh, why's that? Forewarned is forearmed. And 9 times out of 10, we worry about things that never happen. You know, that's kind of wasting your mental energy, really. When it happens, then worry about it. Um, you know, so, oh, you're welcome, Beanie G. My clothes fell off once. It was amazing. I was on a mountain. How much does it cost? It's a $10 donation for a full reading. Did you just have a question or did you want to get a whole reading? What did I use the traditional Rider-Waite. It's my favorite. I like the gilded also. There's a couple that I like, but I always go back to the traditional one. This was a gift actually, so I'm not sure. Maybe 20, $30. Just a question. Okay. I do not, Sonia. I know some people that do, and it works well for them. They are not, oracle cards are not my thing. So, of course, yes, strawberry. Now, actually, I think that's kind of key. Anybody can tap in to divine energy and use the tool to divine the future. Anybody can. But you've got to find the tool that works for you, you know. Some that work for other people like oracle cards, they don't work for me, you know. And then there's other things that do work for me, like tarot's my number one though, but the pendulum's usually pretty accurate with me too. So, how will my trip go that I'm on right now? Work awesome for me. Everybody's different. Traveling the USA. CC. Left Michigan and now in Texas. Okay. My friend that I asked about her doctor's visit is coming in to go. Okay, okay. And you're just wanting to know how the rest of the trip is going to go? Like as an overall outlook? How is the rest of Dee's trip going to go? Okay. Okay, well, these are the cards that came up. So I'll try to apply them to the scenario that you just gave me. The cards I got is the Ten of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Queen of Swords reversed. So if I apply them to that situation, it's going to be a lot of hard work. It's not going to be an easy trip, but you are going to love it. And then the Queen of Swords is here, but she's reversed. I'm going to need a little more. So what she's pointing at. You may run into a little red tape type issue. I would say probably repairs to your what was it, a scooter. It doesn't look like it's going to be any problems. It's just going to be a little blip. Um, but yeah, so looks good. You'll probably just have to get it serviced or something. She's almost at the doctor. Okay, okay. She might wait. Okay. Whenever she gets ready, all she has to do is I'll be doing Tarot Live again later this evening. If she wants to come in, we can look then. So, none yet, Strawberry. I haven't done any yet. I've answered a couple questions and that's it. Having a little problem with my carburetor now. Okay, then keep in mind that Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords is reversed. You need to stand her right side up. What that queen does is she doesn't take any shit. Don't give her no bullshit excuses. Just, hey, this is it. Just fix it. Hurry the hell up. I ain't got all day. She is the I don't give a queen. That's the one that she is. So you need to turn her right side up and be her. Whenever a queen shows up, it's always a reminder for us to be like her. So having a lot of challenges, right? Yeah, no problem. No problem, Rhonda. I'm happy to. Mm, what part of Texas are you in, D? Mm. So did anybody else have a question? Sophia, are you still here? Okay, I guess not. Oh, well, thank you, Dee. I appreciate that. You want to go ahead and get a reading? A whole reading. Okay. Okay, D, it looks like what I'm looking at here is probably going to be what prompted this trip. What circumstances made you decide to drive cross country like this? Um, because I think that's what this is pointing at, and I want to make sure. Yeah, wanted to find myself again. Okay. At the moment, you're not talking to, um, I'm assuming, family and friends very much. I'm assuming family and friends. Uh, in a really bad, okay, that could be the really bad relationship there. I'm gonna start, we're gonna go card by card, and I'm gonna, only one family member and one friend. Okay. We're going to go card by card, and I'm going to tell you what I have. The card that represents you in this moment is the card of a stalemate. It is the Two of Swords. Now, they're blindfolded. They can't see everything. They can't see anything, and they have no idea which thing to do. Okay. This is you at this moment. You're crossed by the energy of the King of Wands. Wands is usually all about communication, okay? So the ability, the want to, is there to communicate with these people, but yet there's no offer of communication. That's on your mind, okay? And then also, feeling left out in the cold is on your mind. So that's the reason why I was saying that about it doesn't look like you're communicating with people. Recent past shows coming home to victory. So I'm not sure at this point how that plays into that. Like you said, trying to find yourself again. I can see how that could. But okay, looking at all of that, let's go on to the future section here. The immediate future is the Hierophant reversed. The Hierophant is always a sage or a wise man or an official, often an official in the church even. So there's somebody out there that you've always trusted their guidance, and you're not talking to them right now either. Why aren't you talking to them right now? Well, because you've kind of got your head in the clouds at the moment. You're in a fantasy, in a daydream state of mind, and this person would bring you right back to reality, and you don't want that right now. And then we have the Page of Swords as the final outcome card, which indicates there's a lot of things about yourself you are going to find on this, because the page is always an offer. It can be a new way of seeing things. Swords are usually mental abilities, how we process things, and the page is an offer of that. So I do think you're going to start to see things a little bit differently. Now, does all of that make sense? Let me go back and see if I missed anything. My PayPal, Sonia, is in the link above. No, Super Chat, actually, if you do Super Chat, it has to be 20, but you didn't know that, so, because they take half of it when it's Super Chat, so. But if you'll look in the description box, there's one that goes directly to. Yeah. But anyway, D, does that fit? Does all that make sense to you? Mm, okay, yes, it makes a lot of sense. Okay, I see that now. Okay. Okay, now that's the overall energies, but now you still get to ask specific questions, because you get a full reading. So you ask 2 or 3 questions, anything that you want nailed down in specifics on. you know if you want to know, I don't know, about finances or work or just anything, if it didn't come in the cards, you can still ask it. And hey, Hooker. Oh, thank you. Mm, y'all, Hooker's amazing. She does that for a lot of people. You would? Okay. We will get you next, Sonia. Worried I'm going to stay safe and find work on the way to fund my trip, right? Thank you. Okay, so you want to see what the work situation is going to be through the trip then? Okay, let's see. Show me these. You will find it, but it will not be easy. Um, I'm going to ask you, are you staying in hotels or are you camping? How are you working that part of it? You stay in a tent. Okay. That might be part of the reason why it's going to be hard for you to find one, is going to be not having a typical address kind of thing. I've run into that too. But persevere through it, because you are going to find work. Probably not the fanciest work, but it's still going to be work. Um, the final outcome card on that is coming home to victory. So, yeah, it actually looks like you're probably going to have better luck finding opportunities online, as well. So, hey there, Joker. Just got flooded out in Texas, so had to go to a motel, right? Well, I mean, ask and see if there's anything that you can do while you're there. Maybe they'll let you, work for them. You never know. It's worth a shot. So what other questions, hon? Yeah, I got you, Sonia. I am going to be picking cotton, but I don't know when it's starting. Oh, Lord, I don't either. D. No, I met Joker through Almost Human. Strawberry. He's legit. probably one of the nicest guys I've met. So, will I still have the relationship with that person that keeps me grounded? I don't see the relationship going anywhere. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's not, there's going to be some conflict there, a little bit of struggles there, but oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely. Cigarette, then feeding time at this zoo, right? Okay, did you have one more, Dee? Oh, you're very welcome, sweetie. And listen, if you think of a question later that you forgot to ask, it's fine to come in and ask it any tarot live stream. I'll be glad to look, because people do that all the time. They forget everything that they wanted to ask. So, okay. All right. Well, y'all give me, Sonia, this probably is going to sound crazy, but tobacco is my cleanser. So I need to smoke a little bit of this cigarette. That'll kind of move me out of the last reading and clear me for the next one. Okay. So we'll sit here and chat for just a minute. And I'll smoke a little bit, and then we'll pop them open on you. Okay. Okay. I know it's weird, and I know it's bad for me, but tobacco is sacred for just that reason. It does clear. So, and it works for me. So, you smoke too? Okay. Well, I mean, that's what Native Americans use for cleansing and stuff too. So, what are you up to today, Jack? Okay, Dee. Oh, did Jack leave us? Not a lot, just piddling. You're not at work today, Jack? Or do you work like night shift or something? Has a new video up? Okay, I'll have to go check that out. Hey, Beck, how you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Hanging in there, you know. Mm, a night guy. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I don't mind working at night. In fact, I kind of like working at night, but I can't see to drive at night. So that kind of gets in my way. Now, some of the places I've worked at, they would do like a 7 to 7 shift, and that never bothered me because I could still see on the way there, and it was already late when I got off work, so that didn't bother me. But driving at night is really hard for me. Well, thank you, Beck. I'm kind of tired, actually. You ever have one of those days where you wake up tired? I had one today. I've had one for the last couple of days. Allergies, I think. You see how puffed out I am? It's just all allergies. Jack, can I be nosy and ask what area of the country you live in? Just general area? That's all you can do, Beck. That's all you can do. Get fall allergies too, yeah. And then you take allergy medicine and it just makes you more sleepy. So better for me. But what I do can be dangerous, but I do like it. Are you a police officer, Jack? Terrible allergies. Cold here the next couple of days. Got a glimpse of the sun this morning. Overcast again. West Virginia. Okay. Listening in the background. All right, Mag. Down to the 30s on the weekend. Yep, it is that time. Glad for the cooler weather. Oh, Lord, yes. Well, I mean, I don't know. Mine was so messed up, okay, because I was in Montana in June and it was snowing on me. Y'all remember that video? It was snowing in June, y'all. And where I come from in June, everybody's at weddings, with their sexy little dresses and with no backs and everything. And it was snowing. And I was just like, oh my God. It was just, yeah. So mine has been kind of crazy this year. But with as many different climates as I've been through in the last few months, some plants. Correctional officer. Yep. Okay, gotcha. Going to get rain from the hurricane. Thankless job. Got a lot of rain from it. In June, I'm swimming and I'm in Michigan, right? Well, this was in Butte, Montana, which is way up in the Rockies. And it was June and it was snowing these big fat snowflakes, man. I'm telling you. And I was just like, this is June, Montana didn't care. They're used to that all the time, you know. Very thankless, yeah. Mm. Okay, let's get going. Miss Sonia, are you ready? I know, Beck, it floored me too. It did. And Uber thought it was hilarious because she grew up in Montana. So, it is no surprise to any of them. But man, it shocked this old redneck, I'm going to tell you. It really did. I was not expecting that. I'm in Charlotte, so just rain and wind. Yeah. It's rained the last couple of days here. All right, Sonia, are you ready? Here we go, y'all. And I apologize in advance if I miss anything in the chat. But when I'm doing a reading, I do miss a lot of it. So okay, Sonia, before we get into this, I want to remind you and everybody else, if at any point I start saying something that you do not want the general public to know, tell me. I will stop. We will go private and finish the reading, okay? Just want you to know that. I'm not real sure what I'm looking at here. And I'm not sure if this is a health issue or what, but I'm wanting to think that it is. And I'm not sure if it's your health issue. I'm wanting to think it's someone else's. Is there someone close to you that is undergoing a battle health-wise? No. Okay, then we're going to go card by card here, and we'll try to place what this is then. Recent past is the Strength card. So something happened that took all of your strength to deal with. Now, the past colors the present, which colors the future. So I have to understand what the past and the present is saying in order to understand what these future cards are saying, okay? Now, you at this moment is the Five of Wands. That's a card of competition and fighting. It's a card of conflict. But what's bothering me, and that's part of the reason why I said possibly health, what's bothering me is what's going across it. The crossing energy in your life right now is that of an emotional loss. So I've got to place what this emotional loss is and what this conflict is. Now, also on your mind are some good things. I have the Sun here, and I have the Six of Wands here, which is the card of coming home to victory. But there is still this issue that took all your strength and resulted in an emotional loss. I need to know what that is, because I think that is what's these future cards. So if it's not a health issue, is it a relationship issue? Is it a friend, or was it a lover? All right, Jack, have a good one, honey. Thank you for coming in. I'm just waiting on an answer, Sonia. I have to. Okay. Emotional losses. My mother passed years ago. Time of year she died, so I do mourn her this time of year. I guess it could be that, but usually I'm not wanting to think that that's it, Sonia, because the cards for the immediate future are flashing back to this. So I'm not wanting to think that's it. But considering the sun and coming home to victory are also on your mind, I suppose it could be that. But that's not what I'm wanting to take it as. I'm just going to tell you what it looks like. It looks like there was a conflict with someone else resulting in you guys don't talk anymore. If it's not a health issue, it's something in the two of you struggled for a long time. You just never really connected right. That's what it's looking like. Now, did your mother pass from a long-term illness? Like, did she have a big battle with like maybe cancer or something like that? Or a big struggle issue with my son? He has struggled in the immediate past. Okay, now that could be it. The emotional loss, okay. In that case, the emotional loss would be more of just like a disappointment. Oh God, I can't believe, that he's choosing this, possibly. That would make sense, actually. No, she passed suddenly. Okay, then that is not her then. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So keep those cards in mind. It might come to you later that there's a different situation, but we're going to assume that that's what it is. That it's, your son. If that is the case, in the immediate future, you're pretty much going to be gutted. It looks like there's going to be something. This is why I wanted to say it was a health issue. Way too often this card comes up as a health reading. But in a case like this, I think it's going to be one of those things. How old is he, first of all? Your health is bad. He's 22. Your health is bad. Okay. Is there any chance of surgery for you? Because that particular card usually comes up with surgery or nerves. It can be either one. And he moved in with me. Okay. No surgery in the future. I've had surgery on my nerves twice. Okay, so could that come up? Not with this wild card. Okay. I'm thinking that it's going to be the sun. I'm thinking that it's going to be that issue more now, actually. Something is going to happen in the immediate future that is just, it's going to gut you. It's going to really hurt you. Um, Is there a substance abuse problem at all? And the reason why I'm asking that is because your wild card is the card of deception and having someone take something that belongs to you. So sometimes if there's some kind of an addiction issue, cards will come up that way. Head vertebrae. There is, okay. Well, I think he might be about to hit a little blip in the road. Um, yeah. Immediate future, he struggles with alcohol. Well, I think he's going to fall off the wagon. Um, and I think he's going to try to be sneaky with it. And I think he may even go so far as to sneak a little something from you and not tell you. Now, the end result is just going to be that you guys are going to struggle to set it right. It doesn't show that you won't be able to set it right, but it does show that it'll be a struggle to set it right. I'm going to look a little bit further because I hate giving people bad news. You will set it right. He will overcome it. Just have faith in him. Okay, I've got the Magician and the Star. When I asked for more information, the Star is about hope and faith, and the Magician is mastering all elements. This is just going to be a bump in the road. It's going to happen, but it's not going to be something that you guys can't overcome. And also, this he struggles with alcohol. He's not going to continue to struggle with it forever. He is going to overcome that. So always struggle with each other. Two goats locking horns, right? Well, at least you know that this is not going to be a lifelong thing for him. He is going to come out of it, but you do need to be prepared that this is going to happen. He is going to fall off the wagon. He is going to try to deceive you, but eventually he will overcome it. So you have to keep hope and faith alive. So what questions do you have? Let me shuffle. He's done it before. Balancing a lot. Am I doing too much? Do I need to step back? Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely do. This is normally the card of greed or avarice. But in a question like that, what it's saying is hold tight to yourself and your time. Hold on to it, because it's all you're going to get. And if you're constantly spending it on other people's desires, etc., there's none left for you. This is the card of walking away. Yeah, can't get much clearer than that. There are other things that you love that you're not getting to because of that. So yeah, you do. You need to walk away from some things. Yes. Now, oh no! Oh no, Rhonda. That makes sense. Mm-hmm. Hello, Edel. Can I get a message, please? Maybe. Are you a subscriber, Adele? Any bumps in the road with finances in the future? Okay, show me finances. Three majors. When you get major arcana cards, it means that it's fated. It cannot be changed. Now, the interesting thing about what's fated here is that the Wheel of Fortune is here, which indicates that what you do now chooses the outcome for the future. My first card is Strength Reversed. So I'm assuming, you're going to go through a period of time that there's not going to be much. And then Wheel of Fortune, you're going to have a choice somewhere, something you have to do. And this is going to have a big effect on how it works. And then Justice Reversed. Are you in a lawsuit by any chance? Is there a reason why you need to sue someone? And are you going to? Because if you do, that's probably going to end up being a good thing for you. It's kind of going to depend on that. Or something. The Justice card is the final outcome card, but right before it is where you make a choice on something. Two links of flooding. Okay. Live close to Watuga. It's flooding bad. No legal suits. Okay. Then I don't know exactly what the Justice card is pointing at. Let me look a little further. Looking out into the world. Tight control. Reaping what you sow. I asked for more information. I get the card of looking out into the world for something bigger and better. And then I get the Chariot. And the Chariot is all about control. And then I get the card of reaping what you sow. So putting all of those together, what I'm thinking is the decisions that you make now, if you're not careful, you could end up being out of control and possibly bankrupt. Um, reaping what you sow, the Chariot and the Justice reversed altogether. Yeah. So be careful in your choices right now. Won't let me put the link, but Watuga Democrat. Okay, I will check it out. And that's not going to be a bump so much as it is just basically make smart decisions, you know. A lot of sense. My husband's company, and we make me. So, okay. Well, it's nice to meet you, Adele. Oh, you're very welcome, Sonia. If you think of a different or another question later that you forgot to ask, feel free, to come in and ask it. That's fine. A lot of times people forget, so. Okay. What was your question, Adele? Comfortable, may I ask where? Just moved here in August. Will Paul get in contact with you this weekend? Can I ask you how you found my channel? I mean, I kind of want to know a little something about you. How old are you? $29. Okay. Mm. How'd you find me, Adele? Typed in Love Tarot and it came up. Oh, okay. Typed in Live Tarot and it came up. Yeah. Okay. Well, let me see if I can see anything for you. Paul, get in touch. And you said, will he get in contact this weekend? Did I read that right? Yeah, will he get in contact with you this weekend? Okay. Oh, wow. That's confusing. Just over the state line, about 45 minutes away. I'm not sure exactly how to apply these cards to that question. There's the Page of Pentacles, which is always an offer. Usually that kind of thing would be an in-person type thing. But then I have the Ten of Swords right behind it. The kind of thing I would almost think where you're at the grocery store and all of a sudden there he is and he acts like he doesn't know you. But then following right behind it is the Ten of Cups, but that's more about your family. So trying to apply them to that question, I would tend to think it would be more apt that unless he's an intravenous drug user, um, that would explain the Ten of Swords. So, but I would tend to think it's going to be more you're going to accidentally bump into him somewhere. I have no idea. Well, mark the timestamp and you can come back to it later. Anyway, I am going to go ahead and take a break, you guys. Kind of refresh myself and everything, and then come back on after a while, and we'll finish. To go back in and look after it's a video. Yeah. All right, you guys, everybody stay safe and stay dry out there. Hopefully, I'll see you guys back here in just a couple of hours. Thank y'all for coming in to hang out with me. Pretty here, but don't want to stay. We came for our daughter, but she's going to move to a dorm next year. I miss the coast. Right. Don't be gone too long. Okay. All right. Love you guys. I will see y'all here in just a little bit.